Sexenio, Comunicaciones.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Mi nombre es Josué Guerra. Muchas gracias por darme la oportunidad, Sexenio, de contarles mi historia, mi trayectoria como actor mexicano en Nueva York. Les voy a platicar un poco de cómo empezó todo, dónde estoy ahora, mis logros, mis fracasos. Y si en algún inter empiezo a hablar en inglés, discúlpenme. I've been here since I was 15 years old in the United States of America. So sometimes the thought comes in English instead of Spanish. Entonces, ni modo, discúlpenme. Let's start this interview. La verdad, no, mi sueño de niño jamás fue ser actor. Yo quise ser futbolista, como cualquier mexicano, pero sabía que no tenía el don, o sea, no era tan bueno. Eh, y recuerdo una vez en la preparatoria, que por cierto la estudié aquí en Estados Unidos, en Indiana, la preparatoria te obligaba a tomar algo extracurricular, aunque tú no quisieras, ¿no? Entonces dije, es que es invierno, y dije, es invierno, yo no quiero estar afuera entrenando rugby, que era lo que siempre había escogido, ¿no? En años atrás. Y dije, quiero estar adentro disfrutando el calorcito rico, ya no, el frío de este año ya no quiero. Y dije, pues debería de intentar algo como actor, ¿no? Está adentro todo el tiempo, duh. Entonces audicioné para una obra de teatro. Me escogieron y me sorprendió lo mucho que me divertí. O sea, y como los ensayos, o sea, me emocionaba, lo disfrutaba más que cualquier clase, que cualquier... O sea, en vez de hacer la tarea de matemáticas, me ponía a aprender mis líneas, ¿no? Y a decir, a cómo decirlas, y qué hacer cuando decía esta palabra, o qué hacer cuando entraba esta persona, ¿no? Qué sentía, qué me hacía sentir. Entonces, después, ya que me gradué de la preparatoria, de todas maneras dije, oye, recuerda que esto te gusta, ¿no? Que esto te divierte. Total, llego a la universidad, también aquí en Estados Unidos, Wabash College in Indiana. And I decided to be a math major. A math major with econ and French minors. But every year, since it was a liberal arts college, I would be able to audition for plays in the theater department. Even if I wasn't part of, even if my major wasn't in the theater department, you could still audition for roles. And I would always get casted. And no matter how big or small this role that I was playing was, it was always fun, and it always like would wake me up. It would make me feel interested and excited about it. And so I did a play each year, and when I was about to graduate my senior year of college, I was like, dude, who are you kidding? I mean, you like math, you enjoy math, and yeah, you have it guided towards finance, so maybe like an accountant or a banker. I was like, but at the end of the day, I don't like that. It doesn't make me happy. I don't wake up and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna talk about money, and like, no, I wasn't excited. And so I told myself, you should give this acting tickle, cosquilla, a try. O sea, debes intentarlo, ¿no? And I decided to audition for MFA programs. And now, so the beauty about our career as actors, which can also be very frustrating, is that you only need one yes. One yes can change your career, for the good or the bad, you know? And I auditioned for like at least 20, 30 schools, and only 2 said yes. And I chose Columbia University. So I came to study my MFA in acting at Columbia University, and thankfully they gave me a really good scholarship. I was able to get a lot of money from them to support, my career, my training as an actor. Thank you so much, Columbia. Gracias. And that program changed my life completely. Before I was in the MFA, acting for me was something that I was pretending to be someone else, And then, yeah, there's still some reality in that. There's truth in that still. But my definition now is a little bit different now. It's not just only pretend to be someone else and see this character from the outside, but it's really living in those shoes of that person and really becoming that person. Like, it is a transformation. And I'm not saying that I've always, transformed completely and been like this. No, I'm still working on it. It's a process. there's only a couple times, as I said, that I've really felt that I'm really this person, like I'm really this character, you know, and it's fun. It's because you surprise yourself and you're like, oh shit, but it is you at the end of the day, you know. So there's like, so you have to be one of my favorite actors, Kevin Spacey, said is it's like about empathy, you know, to really be able to be in what does it mean to be in that other person's shoes. And so yeah, I mean, and then after I graduated from Columbia, I noticed that definition of acting keeps changing. So yeah, that's where it started. That's where I'm at now as an actor. Graduated from an MFA, and it's not easy. Let me tell you, it is not easy. I think one of the things that I'm most proud of while being here in New York is I got to perform in the New York City International Fringe Festival back in 2013. And it was a great show. Actually, our cast won Best Ensemble in the festival. And then so this festival, just so you can have an idea, there's around 200 theater companies that perform throughout the month in all the different theaters around New York City. I mean, mostly off-Broadway and off-Broadway theaters, you know. And so our show was able to win Best Ensemble, and not only that, after you perform, after these 200, you can maybe get chosen for the Fringe Encore Series. Now, the Fringe Encore Series is about only 10 to 15 theater companies, and we were one of them. We were able to go to an off-Broadway theater by NYU on McDougal, and we had a lot of, it was amazing. Like our work as actors was critiqued, and for me that was like the first time for anyone would actually talk about my work as an actor. And I realized that it was what surprised me the most was it's only about the work. They talk about the work. They don't say, oh, this white Mexican did so well doing this and this. No, it was just he told a story. I believed him, you know. Because in so many times in our career, you know, you're so worried about what you look like, and you keep asking yourself like, so what am I? Because the problem that I don't know how to call it anymore. The struggle that I'm trying to deal with right now as an actor is that I'm not white enough to be John, and I'm not enough to be Juan. So I can only be Josué. and it's a fight with myself. It's not with the way the the industry, the casting directors see me as, because at the end of the day, they don't even know what they want, and that's what a lot of actors don't realize, is like they don't know what this person looks like. But if you believe in that this is what they look like and this is what they are, then they're like, oh shit, that's him. And I'm struggling right now. I'm still struggling with that. You know, it's an ongoing battle with myself, and I feel like I'm almost there, you know. But it's not easy. It's definitely not easy, because it is a lot about looks, how you look. So yeah, that's what amazed me from the way they critiqued me in the Fringe Festival and in the Encore series. And then I was also able to work with ABC. I did a showcase with them, where to be able to be in the showcase, you have, more than 7,000, around 7,000 applicants submit each year. And after those 5 to 7,000 that are not even seen, it's just you submit headshot resume. After that, 500 get to show up in their offices and actually, present yourself, do a monologue. And then after the 500, they keep cutting down, boom, 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 until you get to around 14 people. And in 2014, I was able to be one of those 14 actors in their ABC showcase. And it's an industry night, which means that a lot of people from, agents, managers from different companies come over and they watch you, perform. And it's mostly about, again, in the showcase, what we try to show is who this person is. Not, as far as like, not like, because you don't do Shakespeare. It's just simple things. It's fun stuff, really. It's mostly comedy, which is something that I really enjoy, that I still struggle with a little bit, I think, because I don't see myself as someone that's, I'm a funny person. No. But yeah. And so I got chosen, which meant that throughout that year I was able to be mentored by ABC. And it's been so helpful because it opened your eyes, as to what I was saying, that they don't know what they want at the end of the day. You have to come in and show them, this is the person who you want. It's me.
Sexenio, Comunicaciones.